Hello everybody and welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I am Teresa Ruiz. Here I have my Oncidium HILO Ablaze. If you guys remembered, it was in full bloom not that long ago. It was beautiful. It was a birthday gift from my husband. It's now time to repot. The humidity here at my place is not as high as it was in the greenhouse where it was at. Once again, I'm doing this indoors because it's just too cold outside. And I don't want to expose these to cold weather. They have been indoors for about a month now or so. You can see the dehydration signs here. So the oldest pseudobulbs, the higher ones that were not in the media or just completely drying out. And that once again is because my humidity is not high. As you can tell, these roots are completely dead. Like they're not viable anymore. The media was just too packed. And the roots looked great when I received it, once again, because I don't have the conditions that it was accustomed to at the greenhouse. It started suffering. But I have new roots here. I have new growths here. And you can tell that they're completely dry because, let me take you in. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the root? It almost looks like an accordion. I've only seen that on the leaves when they're dehydrated. I've never actually seen it on the roots. But I'm guessing it's because my air is just too dry. My humidity is not high enough. So I'm going to go ahead and repot. And I'm going to clean it up. As you can see, it's a pretty big plant and I have multiple pseudobulbs. Multiple growths. There's another one. Oops, not too bright. There we go. And there's another one somewhere here. I can't really find it right now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with removing the old media. There's just no easy way because the roots are just, look, I can't, I'm going to have to pull, and it's been sitting in water. As you can see, I still have the bowl underneath. Kind of hurts to pull, but I mean, look at that. The roots are just not good. I might have some good ones up here, and that's what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna go ahead and pot this one once I have it cleaned up in a mixture of bark, some leca, and moss. Oh my god, I kind of want to just take the scissors and start cutting, you guys. It's just very very hard. I have a container here with water and Clorox. I'm just cutting. I don't have any good roots. I know it's crazy of me to do that, but I really don't have any good roots. Look at that. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I've known that my root system was very, very bad. And that's not because of, like I said, it's not because of how I received it. When I received it, it looked great. It's just I haven't been able to meet the conditions that it needs. So it started drying out. Look, even with it soaking, you can tell that the moss inside was still kind of dry. And that's probably another reason why I just couldn't provide the moisture needed. It's so compacted in there. Look at this top layer of moss that it created. All this was live at one point because of the humidity in the greenhouse was very high. Mine here, I noticed that it started drying out right after. But I mean, it should bounce back fairly quick. I know I shouldn't be doing this during winter, but I can't risk leaving it any longer and losing all those nice pseudobulbs. I mean, I might lose a few. I know it doesn't look like I'm being gentle here, but I'm trying to be as proactive, I guess, if that's the word I'm looking for right now. I'm trying to be as productive. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to be as productive, trying to get all these roots untangled and gentle at the same time. I know it doesn't seem like I am, but I am. Especially after cutting. There, you start seeing some of the good roots there. Oh, well, no, thought it was good. Lied. So, alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to take a while. I don't want to bore you guys to death, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I will get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I cleaned as much as I could, and there's still so much moss down there. And as you can see, the growth pattern is just climbing. So what I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove this cluster here of bulbs. And you can tell these are the youngest bulbs here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And I think I'm just going to remove those because they're just old and they're not, that way I can pot the plant a little easier. So I'm going to go in there and try to see if I can break them all off. I don't know how to quite do this. As you can see, it's one whole cluster. It's one plant, but I want to keep it together. I don't want to separate. It's probably the best thing to do. I just don't want to. I like the fact that it's a big specimen already. I call this specimen because I don't have anything this big. It looks like it's already an older plant, so that's why I call it that. But it's gonna be very difficult to cut it when I don't even know where the rhizome begins. I'm gonna just kind of take my scissors in there. There's still so much moss in there, so I don't even know where the roots kind of go. Alright. Took my scissors. I made a cut somewhere here. And these are tungsten scissors. They're pretty sturdy. They can pretty much cut through anything. I don't know how to quite do this, you guys. Try not to damage the bulb. I'm kind of going in blindly. There. Okay, so I made a clean cut. Awesome. I hope you guys can see that there. I separated it from that rhizome. I think this one. Okay, I feel something here. So they can pretty much cut through anything if you have the strength. I'm a weakling, you guys. Oh my goodness. It's really tough. Okay. I made a cut there. I think I got it. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. One more rhizome to cut somewhere. Okay. I think I see it. Right here. Voila! This plant had multiple directions of growth. And can you see all that moss in there? Oh, there was another pseudobulb there. I think what happened is that it's multiple plants. It might have been multiple baby plants in there at one point, and they just all grew and like intertwined and became a huge mess. So I don't know. I don't see any eyes on this thing. So I don't even think it's going to be viable, but I'm going to put it in moss somewhere with high humidity. So I have a humidity tray, like a humidity tray, I guess you can say that, and see if I get something from it. If not, it's fine. Look at that. There's still another old pseudobulb there. I'm going to leave it there. But look at all that moss still in there. And of course I'm not gonna pot it today. I'm gonna add some cinnamon and let it dry. I don't like how it feels.
You want what's in there? What's in here?
My husband just walked in. And every time we walk in through the door, my dogs bark because they want a treat. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna continue trying to remove some of this moss here. So you can see there's still quite a lot of it in between the roots. So it's going to take me a while. And then what I'm going to do is that once I feel it's clean enough, I'm going to go ahead and put some cinnamon on those 2 cuts here that I made. 3 cuts that I made. Then I'm going to soak it in some seaweed extract to kind of help it with root growth. That's pretty much it for now. I will pot it within the next few days. Alright guys, this is my HILO ABLAZE. As you can see, it was perfect. I still have about an inch on the edge because I have a new growth growing this direction, but I have like 2 on this side. So it's perfect. I actually ended up using some of these styrofoam peanuts in between because I only have the small bark and that's all I've been using. So I wanted to make it as airy as possible, so I ended up throwing a few of those in there. But other than that, that's it. I'm gonna end up using this tray as a saucer because I don't have anything big enough right now for it. But hopefully this is it, you guys. Hopefully it stops getting dehydrated. I did move my humidifier indoors and it's sitting right next to it, so hopefully that will help it too, so it stops dehydrating. After I removed it from the moss and soaked it, I've noticed that some of the bulbs are not as wrinkled anymore. I mean, they're still wrinkled, that's never gonna go away, but they're not as bad as they were at first. I definitely do see a difference, so hopefully you guys do too. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm adding a little moss there. There's this new growth is pushing a few new roots and they were looking like accordion-like. So I added a piece of moss there and some bark. But anyways, that's it, you guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, do consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. For those who are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns for me, leave those in the comments below. I do have my email there if you guys wish to get in touch, in the description below. So yeah guys, that's it. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.